my name is Aimi Afrina binti Ramli. My student ID is 2025421234. And today I will be presenting my topic on internal and external audit for CHM561. In this presentation, I will explain what audit are, their importance in chemical laboratories, the difference between internal and external audit, their purpose, audit process, and why audit are essential for maintaining laboratory quality. First, let's understand what an audit is. An audit is a systematic process of reviewing and evaluating record, process, and activity to ensure accuracy, compliance, and effectiveness. It helps identify areas of improvement, detect potential risks, and ensure that operations are being carried out according to the established standard and policy. Audit provide valuable insight to support better decision making and promote transparency and accountability within an organization. In chemical laboratory, audits are used to evaluate laboratory activity, document testing procedure, and quality management system. This audit determines whether the laboratory complies with standards such as ISO, Good Laboratory Practice, or Laboratory SOP. Audits are important because analytic results must be accurate and reliable. Through this auditing, laboratory can identify problems in documentation, equipment maintenance, testing procedure, or staff competency before this issue can affect the quality of laboratory results. There are two types of audit, which is internal audit and external audit. An internal audit is carried out by trained personnel within the organization. Its purpose is to evaluate whether the laboratory's quality management system is functioning effectively and to identify area for improvement. An external audit is conducted by dependent organizations outside the laboratory, such as accreditation body, regulation agency, certification body, or customer. External audit provide an unbiased assessment of the laboratory compliance with required standard. Next is the scope and coverage of both audit. External audit scope, which is in chemical laboratory, check whether the laboratory follow required standard, regulation, and accreditation requirement. It focuses on laboratory record, test results, safety practice, and quality system. For internal audit scope, which is in chemical laboratory, review daily laboratory activity including testing procedure, equipment maintenance, chemical safety, documentation, and staff competency with laboratory procedure. For another difference is frequency. External audits are usually conducted according to a fixed schedule by external auditor or accreditation body to check compliance with requirement standard and regulation. Internal audit in chemical laboratory are conducted regularly throughout the year to monitor laboratory activity and identify areas for improvement. The purpose of internal and external audit are slightly different. External audit verify compliance with international standards such as ISO or IEC 17025, GLP or GMP. They assess laboratory competence, maintain accreditation, increase customer confidence, and identify areas for quality improvement. Meanwhile, internal audit ensure compliance with laboratory's activity, verify ISO requirement, detect non-conformities at an early stage, and evaluate whether correlative actions are effective. An audit generally consists of 4 main phases, which is the first one is planning, where the audit scope is defined and previous records are reviewed. For second phase is fieldwork, where auditor inspect laboratory activity, observe testing procedure, and verify equipment calibration record. For the third phase is reporting, where all findings including non-conformities and safety issues are documented and presented to the management. Finally, the last one is during the follow-up phase, correlative action are implemented and verified to ensure that all issues have been properly resolved. This slide highlights several factors that commonly contribute to the failure during the external audit. These include poor equipment calibration, quality control, insufficient staff competency, incorrect testing method, incomplete documentation, and inaccurate reporting of results. Among these factors, documentation and equipment calibration are often seen as a major issue because they directly affect the reliability and traceability of laboratory results. Why audits are important? Audits provide many important benefits to chemical laboratory. They help maintain ISO 17025 accreditation, improve customer confidence, detect quality issues before they become major problem, support continuous improvement, and ensure that analytical results remain accurate and reliable. Therefore, audits are not only about checking compliance but also about improving laboratory performance. This slide summarizes the difference between internal and external audit. Internal audits are conducted by employees within the organization, mainly for continuous improvement and early detection of problems. They are flexible and carried out regularly. On the other hand, external audits are conducted by independent organizations to verify compliance with standards and regulations. Their results are often used for accreditation or certification purpose. Although they have different roles, but both types of audit complement each other in maintaining laboratory quality. In conclusion, both internal and external audit are important for maintaining quality, compliance, and continuous improvement. Internal audit help identify and correct issues within the organization, while external audit provide an independent assessment to ensure that requirements, standards, and regulations are met. Together, they help improve performance, increase reliability, and boost confidence in the organization operation.